Gentlemen, I'm going to say this because no one is saying it. Justice James Omotoso, you have successfully disgraced the integrity and the prestige of the justice system of the judiciary in Nigeria on international scale. As a judge in service, common and the most simple of your duties is to uphold the integrity, the prestige of the judiciary, of the justice system in Nigeria. But then, even the least of your duties that is expected of you, you weren't able to do. You have disgraced us on international scale. Your sentence is being questioned on international scale and in the eyes of average Nigerian. For some selfish people and for some Ekuke lawyers that will claim that he is right, please visit the comment section. If Justice Omotoso gets more good comments than bad comments in this video, then he is right. Laws are built on the basis of logical reasoning of an average human being. This is right and this is wrong. But 90% of the people will say that this is wrong and you will claim that it is right, only you. Indirectly telling us that all of us don't know what is wrong, that it is you that knows what is wrong. Direct actions of any incompetent leadership has some consequences, whether directly or indirectly. It's always ridiculous that the perpetrators of this action fail to bear the consequences. Instead, the consequences are being pushed to be borne by other people. My question is, when will the Igbos stop taking blame for apparently everything that happens in this country? Everybody stay with me. There are two current sentences that are being questioned on international scale, which is actually a stigma to the justice system of Nigeria on international scale. But before I come to that, some people that are saying that the terrorism and Christian genocide in Nigeria are still somehow linked to the IPOB, to the Igbos. My question is, how? Now I'm trying to land somewhere. 80% of the ministers in Nigeria are all Yorubas. The president, his chiefs now, the CDS is now a Yoruba. Apparently, this is a Yoruba leadership. But it is ridiculous that under this, let's say, Yoruba leadership, Nigeria is tearing apart. I'm not going to blame the Yorubas that Nigeria is falling apart under their own leadership. But then, blaming the Igbos is absolutely insensitive. A lot of sectors of the country has been completely destabilized. Security, the economy, standard of living, everything is completely messed up. Now let's come to the justice system in Nigeria that we could have pretended that the justice system is at least working. There is first sentence by Justice Ogunwumiju, sentencing Sunday Jackson to death. Some people will claim that they know the law and others don't. But laws are made on the basis of logical reasoning to protect the common rights of an average human being. What is the most important thing when it comes to law? To promote longevity. Because some people have bad intentions and some people are stronger physically or mentally than others. Laws are there to keep everybody protected, even in their weaknesses. Let there be consequences for the wrong that you did so that you will not do it again. Are you trying to gaslight us that we don't know what is law again? A situation where the perpetrators of this evil are walking around, literally killing people. None of them has been sentenced to death. And they are not hiding, they are not running, they are hosting live sessions, they are physical peacekeeping meetings. Even the one of them, which is a leader of a terrorist group that was legally prosecuted, he was sentenced to 20 years imprisonment. But then, you are telling us that someone that defended himself against being killed, that you sentenced the person to death, and you want to prove to us that your sentence is correct because you claim that you know the law and we don't. Don't forget that laws are built on the basis of logical reason of an average human being. Now, this sentence is coming from a Yoruba judge and is being questioned on international scale, attaching a stigma to the justice system, to the judiciary in Nigeria. The greatest of them all is the sentence by Justice James Omotoso. I was literally watching the sentence. Justice James Omotoso had a written sentence, a written charges on his table that he was reading from. But he was finding it difficult to pronounce simple sentences. How on earth did we get here? Justice James Omotoso, I know that your people are going to be protecting your interests, but then blaming other people for some consequences of incompetent leadership in Nigeria is absolutely insensitive. Let it be known it was because of Justice James Omotoso and Justice Ogunwumiju that the justice and the judiciary system in Nigeria is deteriorating on international scale. I don't know who you are going to blame for that. If someone studied law, and that person automatically claims that every other person does not have a normal sense of a human being. Tell me exactly how mad I am to believe that someone that is a leader of a terrorist group that has unalived thousands of Nigerians was sentenced to 20 years imprisonment, and someone that you are only saying he said on the basis of what he said was sentenced to life imprisonment? Tell me that I am mad to believe that it is injustice. You know what is going to happen, right? Justice James Omotoso and Justice Ogunwumiju, you people should go and rewrite the constitution. At this time in 2025, you are claiming that the average Nigerian people does not have a sense of logical reason of knowing what is right and what is wrong. I mean, the simplest of them all. At this point, we don't know what is wrong and we don't know what is right. You know. Please go and rewrite the constitution. Please. The essence of video is this. There is a set of people in Nigeria that always take the fault, that always take the blame for apparently everything that happens in Nigeria. I wish you will not push it to blame the Igbos for the deterioration in the judiciary or the justice system in Nigeria. If there is a stigma, if the justice system in Nigeria is being questioned on international scale today, if there is deterioration in the judiciary in Nigeria today, it's because of Justice James Omotoso's sentence and Justice Ogunwumiju sentence. Peace.